for the month of August 2025. Now, they've also just told me to do something for Leo's season. So I will do this after I've done this. Because they obviously, want me to do that. So I will. That just came through. Okay. Um, so what I'm going to do is, first off, those who don't know me, completely forgot this. Messages already coming through, so I'm getting distracted. Is that I am a psychic channel. I'm also a creatrix. I'm currently building my own modality called the Golden Channel, which is all about helping people activate their channel, their gifts, set up their own business in regards to like their offers, marketing, da da da. Okay. And the other thing is what I do private channeling sessions as well. So I do those. I also do signature activation sessions. Those are a mix of a very unique offer, actually. It's a unique mix of shadow and womb fusion healing along with solar channeling. So that's working with like sun deities like Ra, for instance, and a very high vibrational type of energies like gold energy and soul retrieval as well. Okay. I also do, as I said before, I do the Golden Channel business sessions as well. Those are for those who just want like a one-off session, one-on-one to discuss, like again, activating their channel, selling from frequency, looking at what their offers are, their soul mission, what they came here to do, liberating their voice as well, activating their channel, and looking at the energetics as well, and content messaging, branding, all those types of things, all the business stuff. You get that in a one-off session. Or if you want to go a little more deeper in regards to me helping you with your business, I actually have a 6-week program as well called the Golden Channel Portal too, as well. Okay. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to close my eyes and tune in and ask for messages for Gemini, Libra, and Aquariuses for August 2025. Okay. There's not a movement forward for you in September that I'm hearing as well, so especially for Librans. Librans, I feel like you've got a new partner coming in. Okay. Some of you maybe end up studying overseas as well. I don't know why that's coming through, but it is. And there's definitely like a trip to America on the cards, or something to do with America if you're American. There's something to do with that as well. Okay, so I'm just going to close my eyes and tune into that. The other thing was this morning, I'll just share this with you guys on here. I was meant to share it on TikTok, as I actually had the feeling of Taylor Swift getting engaged or being engaged. I don't know if that's been announced yet, but it was something that was actually coming through. It may even be later on this year, I want to say. Okay, really random. So now I'm going to channel through, and I'll do some cards at the end if I'm kind of feeling that as well. Okay, just tune in for our Gemini, Libras, and Aquarius for August. Okay, there's definitely something to do with the mother energy. I don't know if you received like a black eye as a child, or there's something to do with the black eye that keeps coming through. I think you're working through some stuff in regards to forgiveness this month of August. Okay. Also, Gemini, what I'm getting is you've got a lot to do this month, actually, like almost like too much to do. So it's almost like you're ticking things off your list, but I actually feel like there's a need to kind of like get rid of some of the things that are actually on it. Okay. There could be something around giving notice in regards to your employment as well. Okay, I feel like this is like 3-week notice. Is there something to do with 3 weeks in particular in regards to giving notice? For Librans, you might be like a split up for you. I did see like a new partner coming through as well, particularly. Then this is just for different people as well. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't, as always. Okay. I'm also getting the feeling of going on like a fishing trip or a fishing holiday. I'm definitely seeing fish. There's a need to connect with the water. I am actually seeing a boat. I felt like someone was either like There's going to be something with like a ship or a boat. It feels more like an accident actually. Um, I do know that for some of you, there's going to be like a little bit of a career change. I have the feeling of the number 11 or 1111 in regards to this. So that if that's a number that you're seeing, there's need for a career change. Also, I feel if you are quite connected to God, there's definitely, you're being very honest, but it's almost like you're in conversations with God right now. I don't know who that is, but that's for somebody in particular. Um, Now, interesting, I keep getting the name Mary as well. This association around betting on horses. I keep seeing horses as well in regards to this, but it's interesting. There's a kind of like a Catholic kind of vibe too. I don't know whether it's a religious vibe is coming through, but it is. But there's something about betting on horses. You're gonna lose. Do not bet on horses, okay? Um, Also, I want to say if you are setting intentions this month, and if your intentions are good, things are going to be really good, okay? Um, I think there's a need to like look at yourself a little more often. I feel like this is mirror work for you in regards to trusting yourself. That's also something that's coming through. You guys are definitely in the energy of doing it all. Okay. Definitely in the energy. Oh, again, I'm also getting that for Gemini, but I'm also getting that for Aquarius too. Um, there's a strong connection to somebody's brother coming through as well. There's a need for kind of a wake up call though. I feel like maybe your ex is not quite as spiritually awake as you are. And maybe that's why you left, but there's a need for like a bit of a wake up call. There's also a need for fun too in August for you guys. There's almost like an energy of freedom, but having fun. Okay. I'm definitely seeing like a bit of a soul connection with another. This is for a woman actually. There's a bit of a soul connection with like another guy, is what I'm getting. And that could also be an earth sign. There could be an earth sign as well. There could be an earth sign. You may have even had dreams about this person. Okay. If you've had dreams about this person, there's a soul connection coming through. It's interesting. I feel like someone here actually really wants their dad to come through. There's a strong need of somebody who wants to connect with their father. I keep getting a lot of M names today. Okay, so if that's you, then maybe looking for a private channeling session too. Interesting. Okay, this is really random, and it's not specific to I don't think air signs in particular because it feels there's something about the Gulf of Mexico being hit with something. I don't know what this is. Um, but suddenly that has randomly just channeled through during this. If you connect with the Gulf of Mexico, let me know in the comments. There's definitely a partnership coming for some of you, and it feels like it's music related. Okay, so if you've been going out to say clubs or I don't know, there's singing going on. So your partner may have something to do with music, may play the guitar even. You also don't know this person either, okay? So it's not someone that you currently know. Weirdly, I don't know why I get Fellowship of the Ring. I'm from New Zealand, so I don't know why I get that. Um, but for some reason that is coming through. But that could be just an energy of someone who's like on a quest, or it's interesting because before this, I felt like there was something around getting married too for somebody. This is somebody in particular. And I know that I'm going to be coming here on here at some point and doing free question answers. Just real quick ones, but not right now. I don't know who that's for. Maybe someone's wanting to know that. Another time, maybe when I'm kind of called to. I don't normally do free readings, so maybe that won't be until like September-ish. Okay. Right, so now I'm going to pull some cards for our Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Let's see what we've got coming through. And some of these cards would actually relate to stuff that I've already kind of said, so just keep that in mind. My name's telling me to hurry up. I don't know why I need to hurry up. It's funny because I actually had to change my necklace today to my pounamu that she gave me. So I knew that she was hanging around. Okay. There's definitely something about being charmed or charming. Okay. What else do we have for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? Gemini, I want Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I feel like these cards are probably for me because my nan's here, so I'm just gonna move over to the other thing. Guys, I just want messages. I'm just gonna talk to my guides for a little bit because they keep interrupting me. Because I want messages for you guys. Okay. What's that? Communication breakdown. Okay. Okay, we'll take this one. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. There's one person on here. I don't know how are you? I don't know why. I used to be able to see live chat. Right, I'm going to go for this one. I said in my reading not to bet on horses. And there's a card that's come up which relates to that. So funny. I feel like this is someone who, I've said this before, I was getting an energy of someone that goes to the TAB. Okay, that card's still coming out. Okay. Your energy is very magnetic at the moment. It's like you're very in your divine feminine energy. There's kind of a shame coming through as well that you need to work on. People may have even called you a SLUT is what I want to say. But it's not like that at all. You're just in your like Empress energy this month. Okay. I am hearing that some of you may have had like a very strict upbringing though, like too strict. I'm hearing this particularly for Gemini and Libra. Okay. Is what I'm getting. Very strict upbringing. It says time to take action, give birth to your dreams, creative projects will be very successful, abundance and prosperity coming through for you. Okay. This came down in the reverse. But there's kind of like a lack of understanding right now. There's a lack that's happening. Okay, maybe like I said, you're not really trusting yourself, your intuition, because that's what's coming through. It's kind of like a doubting of yourself. And look, there's a don't bet on horses. Don't do anything, any gambling of any kind. Okay, you'll lose. I feel like this would possibly be even lotto. Okay, you're gonna lose. And this is something that you've done before. Like, you've probably won 20 bucks and thought, oh, well, no, I'll just buy another ticket. Okay, that's for somebody in particular, but look. Okay, it says, failing to recognise a magic opportunity, missing the point that distractions of daily life, discontentment or boredom, lost in your own world, wake up. Okay, I am hearing wake up. I just feel like there's a lot to do. Like, there's a lot that you could be doing. Okay, so, but I do have a feeling with the whole fun thing, maybe you're a little bit bored. I heard discontent. Okay. I am hearing an apology, like a sorry. I feel like that's rubbish. Because actually everything's okay. Interesting energy this is. Right, so I'm going to go back to this card deck. I feel there's also actually a feeling of not wanting to be interrupted, like don't interrupt me. Okay, so I think you don't like being distracted by like outside noise. Like, I'm also wanting to look outside and it's raining at the moment. It's kind of like being disrupted. You really want to go outside and kind of move your body. Okay, maybe you're wanting to go like to town tomorrow, or you're wanting to go out, but I'm just looking outside and the weather's not that great. But there's a need to spend more time outdoors. Okay. Let's see if we've got anything more coming through for you guys. I'm going to take these top two, actually. Okay, Seven of Gabriel. Says, stand up for what you believe and have confidence, claim your personal power. Now, that has been something that's strongly been coming through. In order to be in your power, you do need to ground that energy. Okay? I heard stand up, though. So I feel like a lot of you actually having to stand up for what it is you believe. And this is speaking your truth. This is communicating. This is like not giving a fuck. I have heard you need to wrap yourself up in warm clothing if you do want to go outside. Okay, so there's a strong... There's kind of a lack of like ingenuity as well. Ingenuity. So this is you needing to create. Maybe there's a lack of creativeness right now. So it says to follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. So you can actually trust yourself and your intuition. It's almost like you don't want to. It's like, oh, I don't know. So there's kind of confusion, doubt. So there's a need to become more healthy, but also I'm getting a feeling of like blessing your home or clearing your house. There's also something about being really tied to where you're currently living as well. There's kind of a need to like just get up and go. Okay? Get up and go. Go up. So there's a need for you to just connect more. Okay? Also, I'm feeling like some of you would actually really need my solar plexus like activation. Okay? And it's interesting because I had this in some of my other videos for the other signs as well. I've created like a solar radiance with Ra, like it's Ra coded. And it's going to help activate your solar plexus as well. So this is like your conditioning that you're brought up with is going to be removed. And in some cases, I feel like some of you have no idea who you are. So it's going to help with that, like in terms of like your personal power and your confidence. Like you're really going to be like feeling good. Okay, so go and check on my website, a solar plexus activation. Also, check out my free manifestation guide, which is also up on my website as well. That is completely free. It has 12 steps to manifesting. And it was completely channeled from Spirit as well. So there's that too. So go and check that out. On August 20th next month, I'm hoping to run a free masterclass called Solar Sight Class. So it's going to help you to open up your channel and learn how to read cards without like looking at the booklet or anything like that. How to read more intuitively. Okay. So if you're interested in that, go and check that out. It was going to be $60. It still says it on the website, but I've decided to run it free instead. So that's happening on August the 20th. But anyway, those are all the message that I have for you. If anything kind of resonates on like a very personal level, or you feel called to get a channeling session with me, or any of my other offers, which I talk about at the very beginning of this video, go and check that out. I have availability this week. Otherwise, I will see you guys in my next video. I do have the earth signs to still do readings for August. But like I said at the very beginning of the video, something came through in regards to me doing something for Leo season. So I will do that. Otherwise, I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.